Welcome to Norman, Oklahoma, and the heart of the Sooner Nation. Memorial Stadium already rocking with the sounds of Boomer Sooner. We're going to hear that all day. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams. 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Sooners will kick it away to start us off. Turn starts inside the 15. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Back to pass. It's Milroe. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And they finally make the stop, but a huge gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory down at the 49.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Chris, this has been a fun opening drive to watch by this offensive coordinator, blending everything, mixing in run with pass, a lot of formations. This defense right now is guessing what's coming next. Now they're into that goal-to-go situation. Can they punch it in and get the touchdown they deserve?
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense. And here's the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tailback with another carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Short connection to the tight end here.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
Quick throw, testing the middle. And he's got it. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this 4th down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
And the Sooners will line up on 1st and 10. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But, man, when I think Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer. Option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman, but DeMarco Murray and, of course, Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just the quarterbacks, but running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. And the running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Sooners hustle to the line to run that hurry up. Grab behind the line. It spurts. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And the Sooners will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it, enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Trying the run, it's Sawchuk. It goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he scores. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Here's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And it's caught from inside the 20. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's Haynes. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks left and finds his target there. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now, and he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Looking to throw. It's Milroe. He'll try a pass here. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Sooners offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. He's going to take off here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
And looking to throw now on first down. He's running out of time here. Misses the receiver, incomplete. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him? Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? And it's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it from the gun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Now it's 2nd down here. Looking to pass. It's Milroe. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Alabama.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. He'll drop back here on 3rd down. On the run here. Lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Young. It's a fumble. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Alabama.
They'll pass from the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on fourth down. Using his legs, it's Young. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now.
Well, there's nothing better than that. Fourth down and 1, hand it off to your back. He's able to get behind that offensive line and pick up the first down for a new set of downs.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Well, still plenty of work here to do now on 2nd down and goal. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tide.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Alabama 17.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. To the air, it's Arnold. Looking to make a big play downfield. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Kick travels out of bounds, and the penalty moves the ball to the 40. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Defense not pressing this time. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. So it looks like the penalty will be accepted by the head coach, and the offense will pick up some yardage there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Bringing pressure. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Here's that defense shifting again. Dropping back. It's Milrow. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield. You better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Bringing it back, it's Burks. He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. After a lot of time to scan the field, fires this one to the right. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. The Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to advance on the play.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? The junior able to bring him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Sooners come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Now, a 4th down.
Did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The back's got it. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. There's the handoff. Great move there. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Point after, up and good. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Remember last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Tackle made after just a short gain. The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And the Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Arnold. It's a short completion at the tight end. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Chris, it's just a great throw here. Surgical and precise in doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
The Sooners pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Grab behind the line, it spurts. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. The ball is loose. It's a turnover.
How about this defense? They're trying to get their hat on the ball. They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Anthony.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Looking to throw. It's Arnold. And he finds the running back in the flat. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Escapes the pocket. Picks up the first down and still going. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Alabama 24, Oklahoma 14.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught quickly. Brought down with the completion, moves the ball down to the 4.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Scanning the field, it's Arnold. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This air attack is still unstoppable. That's an important score. We've got a 1-possession game now, Kirk. It's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Here's the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter and set something up downfield.
This crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Caught over the middle. It's Young. moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Well, I love to see this late in a game like this with the lead. Get aggressive. Go for it here on third down through the air. Quarterback delivers to his receiver. Comes down with a nice completion and a first down, and they keep that clock moving.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and its running back and just keep working that clock.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Motion now from the tight end. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Alabama.
Here's the 2nd down play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Brought down that crosses midfield to the 46. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. And now the running back's got it again. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. A crucial play in this game. It's 3rd down and 2. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Alabama now operating in the red zone. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
This drive has already chewed more than 3 minutes off the clock. They'll come up on second down now. Here's the option play. Not much on that play. Brought down short. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. The offense on the field trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Crowd trying to help out here on fourth down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. Well, a really entertaining game. Kirk came right down to the end. They made the clutch plays, and that made the difference.
Well, we knew these teams were fairly evenly matched, and you really saw them go back and forth, trade blow for blow. Excellent team win by these guys, doing what they had to do in the final quarter to come out on top.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.